Oh, 69. I mean. How you doing? Oh, I'm doing good. Just watching the heat just blaze. Hello, Nevaeh. How you doing? Yeah, well, I seen you here. Yeah, I'm staying, Nevaeh. Have you been doing live, Nevaeh? Do you have you been doing lives here lately? Oh, okay. I wonder why I ain't been catching when you ain't been doing live. I got the link posted at the top of your tag. Anybody want to come up? You're more welcome. Hello, D Settlement. How you doing? Been enjoying your shows. Want to come up? You're more welcome. Yeah, we live, so you want. Olha, até tem Maceió. Não vai ter um Aquí Try a little something. Oh, well, I might got it. Can you hear me now? If you want to come up, you can. The link should be pinned at the top. Sorry if I timed 69 minutes out. I wasn't trying to do that. Oh, okay, Axel. trying to talk to, trying to get on my laptop, and some odd reason the laptop ain't gonna work today.
Hey, what's
Hello,
happening?
boy.
What's
How
happening?
you doing?
Oh,
Oh,
so,
nothing much. It been a while since I heard you.
I know, dude.
How you been?
Oh, sorry about that. I had to shut off my YouTube. So what's happening, brother? I haven't seen you for a while.
I've been busy.
Really? Yeah. I,
Yeah,
I ain't been around much either. I bet I ain't been on YouTube. Oh, good golly, probably an hour in the past week. Been too busy
yeah,
playing around doing other things. Life goes on. You know what I mean?
yeah.
So what's
Yeah, well, I've
what,
been busy doing yard work here and there.
doing yard work?
Yeah,
Yeah, that's always fun.
sure.
Well, is it getting hot down there yet?
Yeah, we getting up in mid 90s to upper 90s.
Oh God, I couldn't stand that. I go out here and I sweat my ass off, and it's only 70 degrees when I'm out doing the lawns and shit. Holy Christ! How do you people stand that 90s and 100 degrees? Jesus.
Well, it ain't the heat itself. We also got the humidity as
Yeah,
well.
I know. When I spend time in the Philippines, it's the same way, you know. But I don't know. The longer you stay there, though, I noticed that when I went to the Philippines, because we always went for 6 or 8 weeks, and the first week was horrid. I mean, the first week, you thought, oh my God, I gonna have to go home, or I can't stand this. By the second, third week, fourth week, you start to notice it's not quite as bad as it seems like it was before. I think your body starts getting used to it. Your blood starts to thin out or thicken up or whatever the hell it is, and your body gets used to it and so forth. By the time I leave, I was like, "Wow, this ain't bad." Then I get back here to Maine, it's like I freeze my ass off.
Well, dang bad, I lived in Louisiana my whole life, and I still ain't used to the heat.
Yeah, you you'd freeze your ass off if you came up here to Maine. Oh God.
I don't know. I might like it.
Oh, you never know. This time of year it ain't bad. Now, this time of year when we have 60, 70, 80 is a high temperature around here. Once in a while we have about 2 weeks, I think, maybe 3 weeks, that it gets up into the 90s. Maybe a little bit longer once in a while. Depends on the year, but we very rarely. It's like I don't put an air conditioning in my window because I only use it 2 or 3 weeks, and it's more of a hassle putting it in and taking it out. And just use it. Hell, just use a damn fan. So I mean, that's one of the advantages to living in Maine. You have nice, cool weather. It's
Yeah.
they call it refreshing, I guess.
Well, if you put away we know you only do it, put it in and leave it there. That is a good thing about it. Window unit now, you got that other kind of unit, what the outside part connected to the inside. That gonna be there for forever.
Well, yeah, but see, we we can't do that up here. We put that in the window, and come winter when the wind starts blowing that -20 degrees, -30 degrees, and it comes in through that window cracks or comes in through that air conditioner, it gets a wee bit chilly. So you got
Yeah.
to take it out, close the window down, lock everything up. Lock everything up tighter than a frog's ass before winter comes. Speaking of frogs, been any fishing or any turtling or frogging or anything yet? Or
No, we're gonna go last week, but I ain't up working.
Jesus, you're working too much, dude. You're like me. You ain't no spring chicken anymore. Don't work so much. Get out there and enjoy yourself. Throw the freaking hook in the water once in a while. Enjoy life. Don't work yourself to death. Retire early. Don't work till you're 70, 65, whatever the fuck it is. Retire early. Get the hell out of there. Enjoy life.
Well, that's my problem right there. Should I sit there and kind of enjoy myself anyway? But anyway, I gotta work. Only way I can that only way I can make money.
Yeah, I know. No matter how much they give us, it ain't enough anyway. Social Security and that shit. No matter what they give us. Well, and the problem is we live to our means. So if we get $2,000 a month, we spend $2,000 a month. That's a problem with people here in the U.S. is that we've learned to spend what we've got. We aren't a country that saves.
Yeah.
But then again, you get used to spending. You get into a certain lifestyle. It's kind of hard to step out of it and say, "Okay, I'm going to spend less now from now on." Yeah, right. Good luck with that. Well, at least you're single. You ain't got some woman tell you got to do this, you got to do that.
Yeah.
Your money is your money. There is one
Yeah.
advantage to being single. Your money is your money.
Yeah.
So what else is new in the neighborhood? Anything? I haven't been on YouTube for so damn long. Anybody shooting anybody, killing anybody, yanking anybody, hollering anybody?
Well, I went last year to piss off Connie, the idiot from Masso, shit, Rebel Sports City, or what he want to call himself now.
Oh, the Rebel Sports City, the one that his mother kicks his ass. Him, you mean?
Yeah, that one.
Yeah. People still.
Well,
What
go
happened?
ahead.
Why'd you piss him off?
Well, it ain't just me. Everybody he got to piss off at.
Does he hate the world now? Does he?
Yeah, apparently so. Apparently, he think the whole damn world owes him something.
Well, I know he told me once that he thought the whole world was against him, and I went, "Yeah." And there was a pause, and then he said, "No," he said, "I think the whole goddamn world's against me." I said, "Yes, they are." I don't know if I was supposed to disagree and try to talk him into, "Oh no, you're not bad," but I told him, "Yeah, the whole fucking YouTube's all against you." I don't know about anybody else, but I guess I wasn't supposed to tell him the truth. I don't know. You know me, I'm always fucking saying the wrong thing anyway. God damn it.
Well, with him, it don't matter. Thing about it, I over there at Richard Cheese, Richard Cheese, we streaming, he complained about every damn thing, like he always do. I'm like, fuck it. Hell, I go live. You come over here, more welcome.
So how's Andrew doing? He's still pissing off everybody, is he?
No,
Was it Dromedone? Andrew from Dromedone. My
yeah.
buddy Andrew.
No, he still do live song, but I think he kind of got out of it because he tired of the all the BS.
Oh God, he was always the funnest one to watch. I watched him
Yeah,
all the time. He was always fun. God damn it! Somebody keeps texting me. Holy shit! They think they're so important. They got to be spoken to.
yeah.
Okay,
But
I gotta let you go. I gotta deal with this person. They think they're important.
okay,
Hey, everybody that's on here, you make sure you like, share, and subscribe to this man. This man,
thank you.
how long you been doing this, man? How long have you been?
Uh
You've got to be like 3, 4 years because you came on right not long
yeah,
after I did, right?
yeah. Well, about 4 or 5.
Yeah, this man's been doing this a long time. He deserves your subscription. So if you haven't hit the subscribe, hit the like. It doesn't cost you a penny, and it helps out his channel. Come on, people, get up. All right, big guy. Talk to you later. See you later, buddy.
Okay, you be careful. Thank you coming up.
Bye, everyone.
If anybody want to come over, more welcome. We can shoot some. We can talk about anything we want. Well, if nobody else don't want to come up, go ahead. Oh, dear, honest Abe. How you doing? Want to come up? You more welcome. Hey, want to go ahead, come up? I'd like to talk to you. Okay. Take your time. So, hey, how you
Hey,
doing?
what's up?
Oh, nothing much. What you been up to?
Oh, not much, man. Not much. Just chilling. Just chilling. I was watching the shit show last night. I saw you in there just a little bit. I don't know if you went to bed or something like that.
Yeah, yeah, I ain't in there for a little while, I
That's
got
cool.
about 30 minutes. I want to say about 30 minutes, an hour. I got really tired. When you hear it cut off, when you bed.
Oh, that's cool. I saw Axel was up in the chat for a little. I don't
Yeah,
know how long. Well, you've been live for a while.
yeah, yeah. I
That's
had
cool.
definitely timed out 69 minutes, but I didn't mean to. I hope
You
she
timed her
forgives me
out.
for that.
Did you time her
Yeah,
out?
by
Uh,
accident, but
uh,
I was
you,
trying to do something else.
I see. Did you give her a wrench?
Yeah,
Oh, okay. Whew. Had me worried there for a second.
yeah. Well, next time she go live and I show up in the chat, she can time me out.
Well, you and I did that one time on Huckleberry's channel. You remember that?
Yeah.
Right.
The only thing about it, you time me out, she gave me one, I timed you out.
That's right, Glenn. That's right. And I took no, I did a video on that. Did you see that? Did you see the video I did on
Yeah,
that?
oh, yeah, yeah.
Okay. All right. Cool. So anyway, yeah, not much going on here, man. I'm just chilling out. Everyone's still talking about well, I mean, people are still talking about the headphone thing, so
Yeah.
I don't know. Is Connie still talking about that? I don't know. I
Uh,
hope he's using them.
well, he mentioned it, I want to say, like, one time yesterday. And,
Yeah. I mean, I'm trying to do him a nice thing.
yeah.
I mean, come on, it's a gift. He has a better set of headphones than I got. He does.
Yeah.
Hell,
Well,
I can't even do mine at work right now.
yeah. Well, last night I went up on Lady Di and me and her dad talking about that. And like I
Yeah,
told Lady Di,
Go ahead.
good. But
No. You were talking.
yeah. Well, I'm like this, if someone sent me a nice headset like that, Sure, I'd be happy, take them, use them. Hello, PD.
How you doing out there? Let me look at the chat. You want a set of headphones too?
Man, I got one.
I mean, are they older?
Yeah. Oh, I have about, let's see, did be my fourth year having them. Still working.
Still me that I could already the same headphones at Rebel like a week ago. You're not gonna get mad if I send them to you, are you?
No.
I know. I'm just messing with you. I hope he
Yeah.
is using them. I really do. I was trying to do him a nice thing. I was not. Okay. So somebody sent him a waffle once, right? But
Yeah.
with nothing with it. But that's not something that I would do. See, that's not me.
Yeah.
So anyway,
You kind of robotic some do.
I did. Okay.
Yeah.
I'm gonna probably switch over my laptop in a couple of minutes once I get it started
Okay.
up. I gotta boot it. So what's PD up to today? I'm gonna be live tonight on my channel. I invited Truthfinder UK if he wants to come. He said he might. We'll see what happens. I don't know if he's going to come on or not. I'm trying to help him out
be
too.
careful. He might form bomb.
Well, I don't think he will. I've been talking to him just a little bit.
Me.
I know he did. I think he was kind of steered in the wrong direction. That's what I think.
Yeah.
So
yeah, I think so too.
I'm trying to work with him a little bit to try to get him to not do that stuff anymore.
Yeah.
And some of the other stuff that was going on. So I think that I don't know. Maybe I can help him out with his channel a little bit. And I'm like, you'd be pretty good doing some podcasts or something. I was hanging out with him on some other channel the other day, and that's the first time I ever talked to him, ever. And that was the day before the whole tonic and sales thing was going on. And that was at night. So you're out of Hawk every time. Oh, that's a lot of money. So Glenn, I can send you some headphones. There's only 2 colors to pick from. That's what, one of the reasons I sent him red ones, because his Dorks channel is like using a red background. And I thought, well, maybe his favorite color is red. So there's 2 colors to pick from. I could try to find some other ones, but these ones are these were the more sturdy ones that I found. The ones I sent him. And you have 2 colors to choose from. You have orange and you have red, because the blue ones and the black ones are out of stock. They don't have any of them left. See? So to me, when I look at the color orange, it just looks like a dirty color of yellow. Red is the better looking of the colors to me, because I'm partially red and green colorblind. How about that? Anyway, I don't know. I mean, maybe red, I'm sure it looks nicer to him or you than it does to me. I just don't like the color orange. I always hated orange. So anyway, I just figured he wouldn't like orange. Maybe he would. But I can send you either one of those 2 colors, Glenn. So what color of those 2 do you like?
Oh, I like the reds.
So you like red too? Okay, so I'll send you some. I'll do it. Yeah. I'll send you some.
Man, you don't got to, but I just tell Lady Di. No, if someone sent me something, I'd be happy to accept it. And
that's cool. I think I don't know, man. I heard AC was talking about it last night with Game Over 2 and them on the Chit Show, and maybe they're right. Maybe he is starting to use them. I don't know. I hope he is. I mean, hell, I can send him another pair if he wants them, but I don't think he wants them.
Yeah.
And it's just going to set him off again. So I left him a community tab, and I asked him if he wanted me to send him another one, and I could find him a different pair. He never responded, so I'm like, okay, well, then I won't do it. So anyway, my goal is not to set him off. I was trying to help him out.
Yeah. Well, see, if you really stop and think about it, look at all people that try to help him.
Oh, I know.
Someone reading and saying, look at what Dromedon did for his mom. He got mad about that.
Yeah, I
now,
know.
if I try to help him, he get mad at him.
Well, I mean, look, I know he's been trolled really hard over the past couple of years. Because I kind of I remember him. It was like 2 or 3 years ago. Because he used to do a lot of live panels, and then he was on another platform. What platform was he on? Was it Twitter or something? And he would do Rebel City Presents and Dorks. I think over there. I don't remember what platform it was. Do you, Glenn? He was somewhere else. He wasn't on YouTube.
No. I remember him being on YouTube, but not no other platform except YouTube.
Yeah, he was somewhere else, and that's how I knew of him a while ago. But he would do panels, and he would do topics, and he was actually kind of interesting. And now it's kind of transitioned into this whole troll thing. Hey, Bedtime Plan, how you doing, dude? How you doing? But no, that's how I first learned of him and who he was. And then it kind of transitioned into this. As the years or as time, the years go by, like Days of Our Lives. But see, in Days of Our Lives, in that show, people will die and they will come back to life again in the next episode. They'll be like reincarnated, right? So
yeah,
we saw the same thing with Nice Guy Louie on YouTube, didn't we?
Yeah.
Yes, we did.
Yeah.
Yes, we did.
Hang
so
on,
there is that.
Yeah. Hey, Bedtime Clown, I wasn't trying to defend you nothing yesterday on what I said about Connie. And apparently he like suck your dick for some odd reason.
Well, he says that a lot.
Because yeah. No, I was trying to make a joke about it. I don't know anybody took it the wrong way. But
I must have missed that.
But yeah, what I'm fishing to show you what I'm fishing to get, kind of let you know, fishing to start, when I get my money on, Cash Out, I'm gonna get, the, chalk I'm gonna get, and some paper, some drawing paper.
Okay. So, yeah, during the daytime. Whoa, hey, we got a camera going here. Whoa, look at that.
Yeah.
There's that laptop of yours.
Yeah. You see the one I'm looking at right here. This
God.
right here is it got like 48 different colors, but
my friend, I hate to interrupt you, but you see 48 different colors. I see like 12.
Yeah.
So there is that.
Yeah.
What are you doing with the colors?
When I go draw, when I do the chalk paint,
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah, yeah,
and
yeah, yeah.
see, I can either go with this one with 48 colors for 780, or I can go with this one right here. It'd be about 13. 13 they probably got 64. 64 with this one right here, one I'm looking at. But that right there, got a little bit more color, but I kind of gonna go with this one right here because get like two of those, and
What's a big as laptop screen you have there, my friend?
yeah,
Mine is only
and
15-inch screen. 14? I think 14. I don't know.
yeah, I think it's 14.
No, I think you're bigger than that, man.
It might
That's
be
bigger
about
than mine.
15.
It's at least 15 because mine's like 14. Mine's an I got an Asus VivoBook, but I just bought a new one. You know, I haven't even set it up yet. I'm not a rich guy. No, it was $300
Yeah.
from Walmart, and it was another Asus VivoBook, but it was like a 17.3-inch screen, so it's big. And I only paid. It was a $550 laptop I got for like $300
Yeah,
plus tax. That's when I ordered Rebel those headphones. At the same time.
yeah.
Yeah.
See,
that's
I
what did.
got a family store, a Family Dollar store here. No, real quote about a mile and a half. And in fact, the headset I got now, that where it came from, and well, it ain't that bad for $25 because it still lasts. I still use them.
You talking about your headphones?
Yeah.
Okay. No, I can send you some new headphones. I can do that. Just don't get mad at me like Rebel did.
Oh, hey, I ain't like that one thing. About me, I don't get mad if anybody wants to send me something.
Yeah, I know. And hey, on that note, if you're listening to me, Connie, I can order you another pair of headphones the same time I order them for Glenn if you want another pair. Why not? But if you don't want them, then I will not send them. So anyway, those should last him a while. If he uses, I don't even know if he's using them. He may not be even using them. He might have thrown them in the river. I don't know. I just don't know.
One good thing about my headphone, it's a Bluetooth and headphone built in together.
Yeah. Here, I'm gonna jump out and jump on my laptop. All right, I'm on my phone.
Okay.
I'll be back.
Yeah, bedtime clown. If you want to come, PD, if y'all want to come up, y'all more welcome.
Hey, hey, kids.
There you are.
It's Krusty's bedtime clown here. I can't really do that good right now. Actually,
Yeah.
Rebel does do that pretty well. I'll give him that.
Yeah.
So anyway, you got to get a banner going, Len.
Hello, Lady Di. How you been doing?
I kind of figured she would emerge. I sent her the link. I sent her the link. How you doing? So here we are, and I do hear cricket. I hear birds in the background. So don't let them like drop. I was talking to what was it, Mr. 303 and Detective Gomez last night. So we were talking for a while, and I want to tell you something. That dude has got a ton of stuff on videos, on YouTube stuff. He does. He's got a whole archive of them.
Yeah.
Kind of like Andrew does. So anyway, he has some pretty cool stuff. Lady Di would love to see it. I know that, of all people. He has the original. He has the video of the live stream from like 2 years ago when Colton Wood showed up at Salty Rant's front door when he was in the middle of a live stream. He does. He does.
Yeah.
But see, then a year later? That is why Lou went to where was it Lakeside? Is that where he lives? Colton? I mean, is that right?
I don't know.
I think he does. And then he went into a Taco Bell there, and he confronted him. He drove like Lady Di knows the story. He drove like 2 hours out of his way or something like that. We'll see Detective Gomez did not have the video of the Taco Bell thing, and I do. So I sent it to him. I did that. It's pretty funny. Now, see, I asked Lou. I asked him. I said, hey, I was on over there in Betsy Peeler. Lady Di knows Lady Di knows her quite well. I think they're close friends.
Yeah.
I call her Old Bass. So anyway, we were. I was over there on Old Bass. Now I will give her credit though, where credit's due. She does make some killer banners on YouTube, right? I think she made SGV Newses, and some of the other guys that are some of the 1A'ers, the big channels, the big big guns, big boys and girls. So, and she did allow me to hang out on the panel and not kick me off. So I'll give her that. She still hates my guts. And it's probably because I used to be a cop, but that's okay. I can't undo that. I'm sorry. Not for anyone. But anyway, back to the story. I was on there with Salty Rant, and go ahead.
Yeah, Lady Di said, 1.5 hours each way.
Right. Yeah, I see that. You want to get up on the panel?
Yeah, Lady Di more welcome.
She know that. Tell the story. I mean, maybe she's busy. I don't know. But you can get up on the panel. I'm sure the links. You got the link posted, don't you? You got it.
Yeah.
It's pinned. Okay, so he goes over to this Taco Bell and he goes to the front counter and he orders a burrito. He orders one burrito. And he goes and sits down and he starts to eat it a little bit. And then he goes, and then here comes Colton Wood. And he knew Colton Wood was living nearby in the woods, right? Or something. So then he starts getting into it with him. Now remember, he only ate half that burrito and threw the other half of it away. He didn't even take it with him. So he obviously didn't care about it, right? He drove 2 hours to eat half a burrito and throw half of it away. Really? Okay. So I did ask him this question. And I said, you are playing the victim card here, right? You're acting like you're the victim and he is the assailant, okay? He's like stalking you because he showed up at your house that one time, right? And I mean, I
Yeah.
wouldn't do that. That's not cool. But I'm like, here you are, and you show up at this Taco Bell that's like 2 hours out of your way or whatever it is, hour and a half, and then you are confronting this guy, and you can't tell me you didn't pre-plan this and know that he was going to be in there at the same time because you're sitting there with your video camera recording, pointing up in the restaurant towards his direction before he even approaches you. And then Colton Wood turns his camera on and he records it. That video is in 1080 HD, by the way. And then I can put the link in the chat. And then, so you know what I mean? There it is. There's the video right there. I saved it. So I'm like, how can you? Okay, so you're afraid. You're claiming you're afraid for your and your family's safety because of this guy. But I'm like, here you go out. I don't know anybody who's afraid of anybody who would go and do what you did, and then you would drive an hour and a half to go meet this guy and then confront him like you did. And you know what? He would not answer that question. He skirted right around it. He wouldn't go there.
Yeah.
So I'm like, which the hell is it?
Yeah.
I'm going to post the link to that video in the chat right now. There it is.
Hello, lady.
Howdy.
How you doing? Hey Glenn, I think you got us on the 2 screen or whatever. Do you? Or no, wait. There, no, I see her. I was on the YouTube side. There's a lag. There's a delay.
Oh, you got a lag now?
No. Well, yeah, because I was on YouTube. I was on YouTube. So you know all about this Taco Bell thing.
Oh yeah.
So, okay. So I sent Rebel some headphones for free. However, I would never just show up at his house uninvited. No. I would not do that. So there is that. And I never doxed the dude. I never put his address out there. Have you guys ever seen or heard me throw his or anybody else's addresses out there anywhere on these YouTube streets?
Nope.
No, people are trying to get me to dox Truthfinder UK, and I'm not going to do it.
Nope.
I mean, he put stuff out there on his own. If they found it, then they found it. But it's not my doing. It is not my doing. I didn't do it. If Tonic and Sales and then whoever's got it, if they got it, they got it. But they didn't get it off of me. If Truthfinder put his stuff out there, he put his stuff out there. I don't know what to say. I tried. Look, don't share this email with anybody. But he did it, and I tried to get him not to do it. And anyway, there's a long story to that. I don't think he's a bad kid, though. I think that he needs a little bit of coaching, and just to help him better his channel. I said, why don't you do some podcast, man? Do something. Silly Central does it. Why don't you do it like he does it? You know what I mean? I mean, hell, you had Silly Central on your panel the other day.
Yeah.
Lady Di did. Oh, we just lost Lady Di.
Oh.
Did you kick her off?
No. I think you did.
No, I can't. I can't kick her off.
Oh.
Yeah, I don't have control of your StreamYards. So you have to make me or her what do you call it, a manager or something like that, or a co-host on your StreamYard side to do that?
Yeah.
Where did you go, Lady Di?
Hang on, give her a minute. I think she'll be back.
All right. I wanted to know if she had that lag still going on. I don't think she does. So, there is that. Anyway, I don't have all the answers. I don't know all the answers are. If I had all the answers, I would wave a magic wand and I would fix them. But I can't do that. So there you go.
Yeah.
That's just the way that one goes. Anyway, aside the drama stuff, how is life treating you, Glenn?
Pretty good. I ain't really
good.
complaining.
Well, that's good. We don't want you complaining. You know, I always tell people, don't get mad, get glad.
Yeah.
That's the There she is. Okay, you guys don't kick yourself off the panel. You didn't do anything naughty.
Oh God.
Lady Di, go ahead and say, I did it.
No, I didn't.
Abe, you did it.
I didn't know it.
You friggin' did it, Abe.
Did what?
I don't know, but you did it.
Hang on. Did you know that Connie is live right now? I don't know if is he restreaming us or not?
Don't we know?
I think he is. Hang on, I don't know.
You know, when Colton Wood showed up at the shit stains, the shit stain
Oh my
had
God.
invited him there twice. And the first time he invited him, now let me tell you this. The
No,
first
go ahead,
time
go ahead.
The first time that he invited Colton Wood, he showed up. And what did the shit stain do? Boom. Ran into the house when he saw him and called 911. He did. He did.
Yeah.
God almighty. Then he invited him again. And he saw him walking down the sidewalk. And what did he do? Ran in the house and called 911 again.
911 emergency. What is your? Do you need a wambulance summoned to your address?
Yeah, no kidding.
Anyway, no, he's not restreaming us. I don't. He's talking. He's doing his own thing over there right now.
Yeah. Okay.
Oh wait, yeah, he's.
If he is, I don't give a shit.
No, he's not restreaming us. He's doing his own thing. I'll go watch it because I saw Richard Cheese is on. He's on 24-hour Rebel right now. So anyway, yeah. So, I mean, that was a couple of years ago or so. But, you know, Colton Wood has taken him to court. You know that, right?
Yeah, supposedly suing him. Yeah.
No, he is suing him. Salty's got to be there on Monday, and I think it's like a jury trial. It's a civil loss, or it's a small claims civil suit is what it is. So it's not criminal, but he's suing him for like $10K. And here's the problem. Here is the problem. And this I doubt Lou is listening, but it is very hard to win lawsuits over YouTube riffs. It's very difficult. Yeah. How do I know it's difficult? Because Delete Laws has sued a bunch of different people, and it's never worked out for him so far, right? And he's tried to get order of protections against him too, and it failed miserably. He did it with Kate Peter. He did it with Team Skeptic. He did it with Josh Abrams. AFA is Accountability for All. I don't know who else he did it to, but he's filed these federal lawsuits, and it costs $400. Yep, 400 smackers, guys. If you want to file a federal lawsuit against somebody, you got to pay $400, and that's not including your attorneys.
Yeah,
go ahead.
Something else that old shit stain did.
Which,
as far as I'm concerned, if I would have been in law enforcement at the time this happened, and it would have happened in my state, I would have charged the shit stain with menacing and stalking, because he went and found where Colton was living in a tent in the woods. Remember?
Yeah, I remember that. Yeah, the problem is the cops, they just don't want to deal with YouTube rifts.
I get it. You know, it's menacing and stalking has nothing to do. That charge has nothing to do with YouTube.
Yeah, right. It's something that would have to go to like probably the DA. I'm guessing district attorney office.
Yeah, right.
Because they gotta go. They gotta go to a judge, and then they gotta get a probable cause warrant. But California is a whole different animal. It's a different beast. And it's really weird out there. But anyway, it's really liberal, you know that, for one thing. And hey, even Arizona flipped to the color of your birds, the last election, which is unprecedented, right?
Yeah.
So,
well,
I mean,
I've got my opinion on that too, but unfortunately, YouTube won't let me voice my opinion.
well, I mean, you could generally say that a whole bunch of votes just sort of weren't counted, right?
Yeah.
I know they found bags and bags and bags of votes that never got counted. That were what were they, like mail-in ballots?
They had mail-in ballots that were not bags and bags and bags. They found skid loads upon
Right.
skid loads.
No, that's true. That's right.
Yeah. Yeah.
So, and it has to suck if you're in the military because you got to vote from overseas if you're over there, and then those votes sometimes they don't make it there on time. They usually don't.
Well, look at it this way too. Illinois is no better. Good old Nazi Illinois. My husband died in 2006. He was a registered Republican, and he's still to this day voting. He's not voting Republican. He's voting Democrat.
Well, remember
what dead since 2006.
Remember what they say in the Windy City: vote early, vote often, vote twice. Right.
That's right.
So there is
That's right.
that. There is that.
Yeah.
So I don't know. I mean, shit. I mean, what do you think, Glenn? How are we going to fix this problem?
Well, with Salty Rand, the best damn way is fit his problem.
He
And
is a little heel, and I noticed that we the people are even talking to him just a little bit more about him again. But anyway, you were saying?
yeah, but anyway, the best way to fix his problem is throw his ass in jail and let the inmate have fun with him.
Yep.
I'm not going to touch that one. I would like to, but I'm not going to. I'm going to be nice.
Yep.
Because see, I ain't never been to prison. I ain't
No, you
never
haven't.
been convicted. I ain't never been charged. Anything.
That. No,
But
you haven't.
I know a few people that have been charged, for killing.
Yeah. No.
And I want to tell you now, even they said, prison ain't no fairy tale story.
No, it is not.
And one thing you will gonna learn to do is grow out the back of your head.
Probably a good idea. I have never been to prison myself either. I have toured several prisons. I've been to several prisons and gone on some tours in them. Like these are prisons that are like no longer. I went to the Shawshank prison where they shot that old. It was in Ohio, where they shot that film. I got to go out. That big, huge tube that Andy Dufresne crawled through his freedom in, still lying out there. I was out there. It was like 15 years ago. And I got to go inside the warden's office where that was the chapel they used for that scene in that movie where he's in the warden's office. That was an awesome as movie. So anyway,
Yeah.
I got to sit in a jail cell and get locked in it for God. It was scary for like a half an hour. It was like one of those 1800s prisons. We were at a museum. We went all around. All these little buildings that we went into is like the law office, the barber shop, the saloon, the inn. It was like literally like friggin' Dodge City of like the little building where the jail was literally looked just like it did in the what was it? Gunsmoke, the TV show Gunsmoke.
Oh yeah.
And I want to tell you what, those were some cast iron bars that we were locked in for a little while. It was fun though. But
I did that to my son-in-law. And
Oh, did you?
you know who he was working for at the time. Locked his ass in Old Tucson. They've got what they call Old Tucson, where they used to
Yes.
shoot all the shit.
Right.
They
Yep.
had
There's
the
old
saloon,
Dodge
they had
City
Big
too.
Nose. Yep, they had Big Nose Kate. Saloon was in there, and they've got the table and in the basement where you go down in the chair and kind of it's pulled back a little and lean forward where the guy was sitting and he got shot in the back of the head.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Anyway, we went into the jail, and I says, "You know who?" I says, I want to get a picture of you in jail. I said, after all the people that you've put there. And he said, sure, not a problem. He walked in there. I locked the door. I put the keys in the, walked over to the desk, put the keys in the drawer, shut the drawer, left. I left him in there for an hour and a half.
Oh my God. You left him in there that long?
Yeah, I left him in there that long.
God.
Hey, Lady Di, I got a quick question for you.
Yeah.
Oh,
How
no.
far do you live from Tucson, Arizona?
I live in Tucson, Arizona.
She lives right in Tucson.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Well, let me ask you this then.
I'll be
How
right
far
back.
is it from you from the boat cage, the OK Corral and the boat cage saloon?
That's in Old Tucson. That's Old Tucson.
Oh, okay.
God, I'd have to look it up on the map to give you the miles or give you the time away that I am away from it. But that's what they call Old Tucson. They
Yeah.
had that shut in 2019. They closed that because of the heebie-jeebies in 2019. Because you can't say the C word on YouTube. So I use heebie-jeebies for that. They can't get me on that.
Yeah.
I know a couple that went there and set that place on fire, and as drove away were laughing about it. They were laughing about it. That burnt to the ground once, and they had to rebuild it. And that's been a lot of years ago, a few decades ago. You know who that was? They lived off of Sandy Hollow, Honest Abe. You know who that was? The old man and the old man and his wife was in her 40s or 30s or 40s, latter 30s, early 40s when she married him. And he wound up, he'd come home from work. He didn't know from one day to the next if he'd have any clothing, if he'd have carpeting in his living room or furniture, because she would just decide, I don't want this, and give it away. She'd call some of her friends and give it away. She did the same thing with his wardrobe. He is now dead, by the way. He has been for quite some time, Honest Abe.
I just walked back in the room. I'm sorry. Who was this?
He lived off of Sandy Hollow. He was the old man with the big belly. He was schizophrenic.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that guy. Right. Now he's gone.
Yeah, he's gone. He's been gone for years. And how dare you walk out of the room on me? Shame on you. They set Old Tucson on fire. She threw a lit cigarette in a wastebasket with papers, put papers, wadded papers up, and then bragged about it on YouTube. And she bragged about it on YouTube. And they got by with it.
Yeah, I'm not. So they were out there, and then they were hanging out.
They came out on vacation. This is back when I lived in Illinois. And if you guys go back in the history of Old Tucson, you'll see where, and put in the question, did it ever catch on fire? Did they ever have to rebuild it? Anything like that, it'll come up. And they bragged about it, and they got by with it. He carried a fire department badge because he had been, at a point in time, he had been a volunteer firefighter.
I don't know that was ever confirmed, though, was it?
No, it was never confirmed, but that's what he claimed.
Well, I did see the badge. I saw the badge. It was a gold, kind of like a shield. This is like going back 25, like flipping years ago. Hey, how you doing, Blind Advocate? Here's a problem I had with that guy.
Hello, Blind Advocate.
Yeah. He's over there in Australia. He's got a cool accent, just like Truthfinder UK. Well, he's got a really cool accent. So, okay. Anyway, so the problem that I had with his story about being a retired firefighter was that I did a little bit of research on the fire department that he said he was on. And the fire department that he said he was on really did exist, okay? It wasn't fake. But it was called the Rock River Valley, is that right, Lady Di? Fire Protection District?
Yep. And it was
Which
never
was-
any such thing. Never
Well,
any
no, there
such
was. There really was
Well,
a. There,
not,
that,
it was not when he claimed he was in it. They had already closed.
Right. The fire department, the reason it was set up and existed was because there was a lot of industry using hydro water power on the Rock River. And those turbines and stuff could catch on fire and all that, right? The generators.
Yep.
So, especially the technology, transformers, especially at the time, the technology that was available. So, the long story short, in order for him to have been a member of that fire department and had been retired on that fire department, he would have had to join it in like, I don't know what, 1930
Yeah.
or something.
Yeah.
Because the fire department was dissolved in like 1955 or 6 or something like that.
Yep.
Somewhere in the 50s.
But he claimed he had been a member for like 30 years and they were already closed. And he claimed he was still a member.
Well, that would be true if we rewind to about a quarter of a century ago when he flipped that wallet open and showed me that dash. That would have been true if he would have been like 120 years old at the time.
That's right.
Well, not quite that old, but maybe like 100 or close to it.
Yeah. Yep.
So unfortunately, that story just didn't add up. The guy said he was an engineer, said he was an architect, that he said he was a mechanic, electrician. Is there anything else I missed that he says that he did?
I mean, he according to him, he did everything except walk in Jesus' sandals.
No, I think he did that too. I think he parted the waters for Moses to pass. Anyway, the guy had issues. I felt bad about his son. I'm not going to tell that story here, but he lost his son at a young age.
Yep.
He had another daughter his daughter though, she was cool. Have you ever met his daughter?
No, I had never met the one you're talking about. No.
Okay. I will put the name in the private chat, but not here. But she was awesome. Okay. When I was volunteering for the Salvation Army and doing stuff with them, their EDS, emergency disaster service stuff, back in the late 90s, early 2Ks, something like that. I got to hang out with her for like all day. And she is just totally opposite. She's like his wife. Yes, that's correct. She has a similar personality. Oh, we just lost Glenn.
Oh, Glenn.
Similar. He kicked himself out of his own show.
Yeah.
She had a very similar personality to his wife, who I'm not going to say her name because I think she's still alive. But anyway, she was just very friendly, though. Glenn, you got to quit kicking yourself off the panel, dude. But she was really cool. I liked her. I would have, she would have been a cool one to hang out with. I wish she would have gotten into, what was it called? Ham radio and stuff like you did.
Look at the private chat. Look at the private chat. I don't give a shit.
Yeah, I know. I just don't dox people. You know that.
I didn't dox her.
No, you didn't dox her. I'm just saying I'm not going to say it because I don't want to dox her.
Yeah.
Right.
That's not.
Yeah, I wouldn't mind going to Tucson, Arizona.
Me too.
Go
I'll
visit
pick you up and we'll go over there. I'll tell you what, Glenn.
And,
I'll tell you what. Go ahead. I gotta come back for that.
Yeah, I wouldn't mind going visit the Bouquet
Saloon.
Yeah,
Right.
saloon, and I wouldn't mind going visit the OK Corral where they had a famous gunfight between the Oak and Holiday and
Yes.
McCreary's.
That would be
You're gonna
awesome,
be
dude.
You're going to be disappointed, Glenn, when you visit the OK Corral.
What about Tombstone?
Oh, yeah.
Tombstone or Boot Hill? I want to go to Boot Hill.
Yeah. Now
Yeah.
If you go to Tombstone, then you can actually go watch and visit the Boot Hill. And Boot Hill is not where everybody was buried. That was only where the derelicts and
The gunslingers. Yeah.
Gunslingers, yeah. The bad
Yeah.
people supposedly were buried.
Right.
Yeah.
Well, no, there's a couple.
Yeah, like the
there's
McCreary's and Ramsey.
There's a sheriff buried in there or two, aren't there? They got gunned down, I think.
But
But not all sheriffs were some of them were crooked too.
Yeah.
Hey, tell you what, I'm gonna make you a preposition. Did I say that right? Preposition? Okay.
think
I
so.
am going to put on record here with everybody on freaking YouTube that I will come pick you up and I will take you there. Okay? Glenn?
All right. All
I will
right.
come down there and get you and we'll go there. But here's the toss up there. Okay? Here's the toss up. I'm gonna grab my laptop down there from you. I'm gonna grab my laptop and then I'm going to dance around in circles and make a video for Recruit.
Damn.
How do you
I
like
kind
that?
of figure you gonna come up with something like that.
I would never do that. I would never get anything like that.
Yeah.
I just wouldn't do that. So there's that.
Yeah. Hello, blind advocate. I forgot you can't see.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, and it's proposition. Yeah.
Yeah, proposition.
But yeah.
Did I say I always get that mixed up. Yeah, right. Proposition.
Yeah.
This is going to be
Yeah.
like one of those emancipations of flipping friggin' YouTube.
Yeah. Yep.
It's going to be a amendment to the YouTube Constitution. Oh, you know what? That's a project I was working on. I'm going to make myself a YouTube. It's going to be called the YouTube Declaration of Dependence or something like that. I'm going to come up with all these different amendments and stuff. It's going to be really funny. Like guilt by association, that's going to be one of them. You know, stuff like that. Dude, we got 4 people on the panel now.
You're dancing premature. I've already got mosquitoes getting ready to take that laptop as soon as Glenn goes to sleep. So you better get there quick because
You know what?
You're not dancing. You're not
Axel,
dancing.
Axel, I'm glad you came up on the panel today because I have something to tell you.
Oh,
You-
God, here we go.
No. You know, it's nothing bad. You, my friend, would have a very nice laptop, which is the same thing, right? Just like a model or two older.
Yeah, I know where you're going with this.
But why do you not have one right now?
No, yeah, we won't have to rehash that. But the thing about it is, you got to remember, Glenn is already on the boat of us, so we've got to be very careful.
Well,
I
no,
mean,
you
to each
didn't
our own.
disclose.
If you get it before me, congratulations.
All right, fair enough. No, you
That's
didn't.
fair.
Now, in all transparency, my friend, you didn't show your receipts because we got Z clip. We have Z clips.
It's not mine to prove. It's not my burden of proof. It's yours.
Well,
So,
okay, then I'll prove it. You had annihilated your monitor on your laptop screen.
okay, we'll go with monitoring laptop screen.
He
That's
did.
totally 2 different things. Yeah, I broke my screen by accident. I got a head rush and I fell right on it. But the computer.
You
still
fell
works.
asleep on it, is what you did.
No, I wish I did. At least then I would have like a drooling on it and everything. But there was no drooling or anything. Just a smash.
See, now you'd have still have a nice laptop.
His monitor. I'm willing to take his screen and leave him his laptop, and I'll leave him with a setup of HDMI cable so he can run it to his TV.
But his is a Model 7 and yours is a 5. So why would
Doesn't
you not
matter.
just want the new
I
laptop?
already checked it out. It actually would be universal.
I know it would, but if you're going to take the screen, you might as well just take the whole laptop because it's a
No,
lot newer
I
than
want to
yours.
leave him with a computer. I just want the screen. That's all.
Hey, Glenn, can you turn your camera on and show us that laptop again?
Yeah.
It's the
Because I
exact
wanna see
same
it
thing
again.
as mine. Like he's got a big screen.
Make your screen big though on YouTube. Can you
I
make
forget how
make
big
yourself
mine
big?
was.
Yours is the same thing, dude. It's just like 2 models older.
Yeah. So he's got a big monitor. I just
There it
totally
is.
forget.
I'm gonna take
Yeah.
a snapshot of that. Okay,
That is
hang
the
on.
exact same
Keep it
freaking
up.
computer.
YouTube is lagging. It always lags. I hate that.
Yeah.
Okay, here. I'm going to take a. Here, Glenn. Can you get me a? Can you back up your camera and look at the
Oh,
whole
is that your
laptop?
chalk? Is that your chocolate?
Not yet. Busy in order. Here, today, whenever I get my money.
Hey,
Good for
Glenn.
you,
Okay,
man.
Glenn. Can
That's
you give me a oh there a wide angle shot of that laptop?
Yeah, to go
Yeah,
back.
it looks like mine. Looks like
I want
mine.
to see the whole thing. I
Yeah,
want to take a
we all
snapshot.
have
of it.
probably the same bloody style
I got it.
laptops.
I gotta make a. I don't have that laptop. I want to make a
No,
community
but
tab. of it.
Diana possibly has it, and Glenn
No.
and I have it for sure.
You and Lady Di have the exact same model.
I've got a
So-
7i Yoga. I got
Oh, yours is
7i
7?
Yoga. Yeah.
Yeah,
mine's
so
7.
she's an i7.
Okay.
See,
I mean, it is a nice shell for the laptop, no matter what speed it is. It is a nice shell. It's light.
but yeah, here what, when I get my money on my cash app,
You're gonna get some
just,
chalk.
yeah, this right here where I got my phone,
Yeah,
it's, 48, let's see, yeah, 48 colors,
yeah,
and,
That does nothing for me.
yeah. Abe wouldn't even see that. He probably
Yeah.
only see about 12 or so.
You're about right. 12 or 14, probably. Yeah.
Yeah. So
How much
is
did
there
you
a bigger package? Is there a bigger package, Glenn? Because I think you're gonna need more than that.
Yeah, how much is
well-
a new supply of chalk?
Yeah, like
Uh,
what's the best one that you can see there?
hang on.
Hey,
I mean,
Glenn.
if you're gonna have the chocolate, you got to have all the colors. I mean, especially for what you're doing, you're amazing with the chalk.
Yeah,
Yeah. Can you give me
Alright.
like a visual a wide screenshot of that laptop? Like, can you get the full picture of it on what you're doing?
like,
I'm screenshotting this right now. I'm gonna make a community tab.
Yeah. Okay. So back up a little bit more, Glenn.
Yeah, so I can see the whole thing. There's a lag. There's a delay
Back up.
on YouTube from
There you
StreamYard.
go. There you go. Try that. That's
doing it now?
That's exactly mine. That is
I gotta
exactly
wait for.
mine.
Yeah, I just gotta wait for YouTube to catch up. Okay, there we go. Ooh, there.
but yeah, they
Yeah.
got, they got the, why is it, of them? Now,
What's
the
what's the
largest
one with
one,
the most?
that they got, hang on, I'll be and show you.
Yeah. I mean,
Uh,
go get a nice case and a set, man. I mean,
You owe Patriot Defense a free lollipop or ice cream cone for that, or snow cone for giving you that.
yeah, slushy.
Something, dude. A McFlurry.
Oh, something.
I
mean,
can't eat ice cream,
out of
so
this
I'm not
heart.
going to go that route. I cannot
See,
eat
here-
ice cream. I
Patriots
can't
is
eat it.
here, all right, here's it right here, 38 bucks. It's a 144, set, different
Wow.
colors.
Yeah.
That's nice.
Oh.
That would be up your alley, Glenn. And then you would
Hang
have
on,
the
see,
chance
I
to
am
do it.
going to
That's
go
really
back
neat, Glenn.
and
You're really amazing with your pictures, man. I mean, you got to have the
very
tools
good.
to do it. Yeah, he is. He actually should be selling them. That's beautiful.
Yeah, I have the snapshots, and now I must get the clips. for
Now,
the,
they got some like
video.
this right here. It's a
Wouldn't you
hunt
like to have
piece.
one with like a case, Glenn, something to carry it around. Do they come in cases?
Well, this right here. It's a hunt piece, different, hunt colors. You got the
Wooden
case on it for 59 bucks.
That's nice. It's a wooden case
And,
too.
But
That's
hang
nice.
on,
You shading and everything like that was a nice.
yeah.
set.
See, this right here, same thing.
100 piece
Yeah.
black pastel
Chalk-
pepper, square color chalk, painting set, sketchbook, carts to put. Yeah, you got the whole thing right there.
Yeah.
Good for kids, students, and adults. I mean, that's perfect.
Yeah. Well, it ain't bad. That one whole set right there, $93.95.
Yeah, but it's everything you need to do what you're really good at, Glenn. That's a pretty good thing. I mean,
Yeah.
if you can't afford that, just try to get what you can and get the colors you want.
Yeah.
Let's talk about colors with Honest Abe.
Yeah, tell Abe about the colors and explain it to him though graphically.
Yeah. See, see,
What's the difference between square chalk and circle chalk? I don't know. I just that's an
Well-
honest question. Like, is it better?
well,
for drawing, or-
I got them right here. I'm fixing to show you.
okay. Like, is it better for drawing for an artist?
Well-
versus circle or
To my opinion, you got different artists, like the different one, like the square and circle, but they all might say same what I would.
okay.
Isn't it easier
But
to hold
here's
square?
the circle. This here, if you look close enough, you can tell them circles. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. I won't back out and bring another one up.
I mean, it would be easier to grip onto circle. Wouldn't it be easier to grip onto a circle piece of chalk than a square, or no?
Here's square.
Square?
Yeah, I can see a
Yeah.
square. You know why I would use a square though, in a way, because you can do a really fine line possibly with a corner of a square.
Yeah.
I don't know if that makes any. I don't know if that makes any sense versus a circle,
Not well.
because I think there would be like
Thing
a fine
about it,
corner, right?
thing about it. Yeah, I can either way I go. I can do the same with the circle, but whereas square
Want to play Hollywood Squares?
yeah.
So,
But
it would
here's
be
it like
actually- So, what do you prefer, Glenn? Do you prefer squares or do you prefer circles?
well, I
Normal
don't really prefer neither. I can work with either
Either one of
of the two
Okay, I got
because
you.
I did it before,
Good for you, man. That's great.
and
You really got a talent, Glenn. You should really embrace that and start doing some and selling them, man, because you can make some money out of that. People love that.
Well, you know he's got a couple.
But-
He's got paintings in the White House. You know that, right? Or sketches that he
What?
does. He does.
What?
yeah.
Yeah, he does.
I did not know that.
He does.
Wow. Wow, Glenn. Like that that's a talent, man. You got to embrace that as much as you can. I mean, when you feel artistic, you mean go for it. Just get some paper.
But
Get
yeah.
some extra paper. The paper, how much does that cost you? Because I know it's special
The
paper.
paper, well, hang on, I'm fixing to bring that up, I'm fixing to show you,
You still there, Diana?
Yeah.
Uh oh.
He's got one hell of a gift.
Yeah. He does.
He really
I-
should be doing paintings, eh? He should be doing paintings and selling them, honestly. People buy them, Glenn. I'm telling you. Even if you could do like something somebody.
all right,
sent you a
yeah,
photo.
I'm fixing to show you, I want to show y'all, and I want to explain
sketch
the
book.
difference. Yeah, like, skateboard, that, one. Here's the other one called, ARTEZA marker paper pad with kind of same thing.
Yours needs to be rough,
It's good.
doesn't it?
Where that skate pad was, I mean, you can get them as well, but or you can get them like this.
Oh wow! You can get them in a roll.
But-
Look at that.
Yeah. But I don't get to roll like this. I either gonna get them like this, or hang on.
That's cool, man. Yeah, like
Hey,
a
hey, I
book.
got an idea for you, Glenn. I got an idea for you. Why don't you make like an Amazon wish list and people can buy stuff for you if they want to?
That's actually a nice idea.
Right.
Well, see,
I
I
mean, a
know,
wish
and
list.
see that thing. I know what, like when I go through all, I already know what I need, and I know about what to get and how to get it,
Oh, you
and
get a different place to get stuff.
yeah,
Okay, I get it. So you just need the currency to be able to get it. I get it.
Well, I'm trying to get him to do a sketch for me, and even die, and it's gonna have like a bunch of like different YouTube like banners or whatever on it.
That's a great idea.
Yeah, I mean, hey, even do the Rebel City Dorks one or present. I like the Dorks one, the Presents one, and then put Richard Cheese in there. Put yours in there and hers and mine. Even Axel's, I know it's gonna be harder to do because he has a what is it? That rock star on there.
I have Slash on there.
Yeah. So that's harder for him to do that kind of one. Do you have a banner on your channel or no?
No, I
Okay.
don't
Get
even.
yourself a banner. Get a banner, dude. You want me to make you a banner?
No, I don't need no banner. I don't.
I
do
know who
any
could make
lives.
banners. Lady Di, do you know who could make him a banner?
Yeah, Tim Strait could make him a banner.
I already
there you go.
I already got 2 of them from Tim Strait years and years and years ago.
I don't have his contact info, so I could do it for you in Canva. It's not going to be like, it's not going
yeah.
to be
Tim
like
Strait,
Tim Strait already
he
did
will pull.
mine 7, 8 years ago. He gave me 2 or 3 of them.
But see, here's the problem, Axel. Your email never works.
Works now. Just email.
Does it work right now? So if I made you a banner today, could I get it emailed to you?
Yeah, you know the account. Yahoo.
I do. I do. Yeah,
That's fine.
I do actually.
You can actually do whatever you want, man. I'm not asking you to, but you do. Feel free to do
Okay.
whatever.
Well, I'll make you a banner, and then do you want to email me and give me or tell me some ideas of what you would want in it?
Well, all I want in it would be just Newfoundland pictures.
Okay. Hang on. Let me do that.
So Newfie pictures, Newfoundland and Canada and United States in there. So we're all connected.
I will do that. And then
I do
know
have family in the United States. I have family in Kansas.
Okay. I will put a picture of somebody you really like on YouTube screaming at the top of their lungs. And no, it's not Rebel if you're watching this. It's somebody else.
Oh, gosh. No. What are you doing, Abe?
I'm not going to say it. I'm not going to say it. I'm just going to do it. I'm just going to do it.
You can do it, but I probably won't show it. Who are you
Why not?
putting on there?
Why? No,
because you're being very, very elusive here.
I just don't want to say it.
I'm gonna guess it starts with a Rick.
It might.
Nope.
Who do you think, Lady Di?
That isn't who I had in mind.
Who
did you have in mind?
Starts with an E.
An E?
No, I don't want nothing to do with
little
that. Don't associate me with emo. Don't associate me with that.
No.
I don't want nothing to do with that.
No, it's not. It's not emo. It's not emo. It's somebody. It's the other one.
It's Productions.
I don't answer questions.
Don't do it with Productions. I can't put it up because it's gonna screw me up for what I'm doing. Go for a clean banner, and I'll put it up. I'll do that.
All right.
If it's a clean banner, I'll do it. That's not a problem. But don't put people up on us. I'm not going to promote that.
And dude, you got to start going live on your channel once in a while. You used to do it a lot.
I totally am done doing any of my own lives. I've got my reasons. I've had enough. My guy went to jail for 4.5 years for what he did to my family, and I've had enough. Not going to happen anymore. Diana, you know all about that one.
Yeah.
That was
I
enough.
still,
But
I mean, that's
I
been,
had to fight that for like 3 years before I got him in prison.
I
And
still
he's in
think you should do it.
California. He's in California.
but this one right here, one I'm gonna get order on
What,
my
you want
wrong
that book?
paper.
That's what
Is
the
it a
one
book?
Yeah.
with the girl on the front of it, the sketchbook.
What is that
Yeah.
book called? What, it's called Sketchbook?
It's just called
Yeah.
Sketchbook. What? Go in closer to it so you see the brand, so you can read what it's about. Go down so we can read what the description is. So it's 9 by 12 inches sketchbook with 100 sheets, thick drawing paper, exactly what
okay.
you need. Yeah, sketch drawing. Yeah, that's exactly because I know your paper you need for chalk has got to be thick.
Yeah.
It has to be thick, and it's literally a little bit tiny, a little bit rough or coarse, I guess you could call it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I remember that. I think my wife has some here too for painting. She has some of that because she does paintings.
Well, Glenn, this stuff doesn't look like it's going to cost that much.
Oh God, he could be
Yeah.
outfitted, man, like with $100 worth of stuff, and he'd be good for a nice while.
Yeah.
Like the chalk. How long is the chalk, Glenn?
Oh, it's pretty long.
You get a nice bit out of your chalk set if you're doing like a
Yeah.
photo or two.
Yeah.
Okay, good. So it goes a long way.
Yeah.
That's good. Dude, you really should listen to Abe. Like, try to figure out a way to actually, people could probably help you out with that kind of stuff. I mean, especially, like I told you, I'll even send you a picture of me and my wife and see if you can duplicate something in chalk.
Yeah.
Whatever you do, I'll pay you for it. Like it's
But
it's
like I
something I'll
said,
put on the wall. I'll put it on my wall.
I ain't really that good at drawing people.
Okay. Well, then maybe.
but
could you do this for me then? Could you make me a lighthouse?
yeah,
You do the
just send me a
lighthouse.
picture
I'll
of the
buy it.
lighthouse you want me to
Okay.
draw,
Okay.
and I can see what I can do.
I'll get Lady Di to give me your information later on for an email, and I'll get you a lighthouse. I'll just look through some lighthouses. I'll look for some in Newfoundland, see if you can duplicate them. I'll give you a couple.
Okay.
That's really cool. I mean, if you can do me a lighthouse, I definitely will frame that, put that on the wall. I'd be really happy for that. I mean, I'll even pay you to have it framed down there for me, and you can just ship it.
Yeah.
I can pay you for all that too, and the shipping. So I'm not worried about that. I love lighthouses. Lighthouses are beautiful. That and windmills are awesome.
Yeah, they are.
Lighthouses especially, because I just absolutely think they're beautiful, and they were so cool back in the day. You don't see many of them around anymore these days. It's kind of sad.
Yeah. They already know what Lady Di wants on hers. I want to do 69 Mimi. I want to do her one.
Oh, that's nice.
No. I know. I want to do Honest Adam, but I'm gonna need him to do like send me his. I want to do like his avatar, mine, your actual. I want to try yours.
You're gonna, if anything, just put down the word slash or something like in a different writing.
Yeah, I do that. And Lady Di already told me what she wanted, so there's 4 pictures right there together.
There you go. Nice. What did you want, Diana?
I sent you a few bucks for chalk there. Check your Cash App, Glenn.
Okay.
Oh, you're a sweetheart. What did you ask for, Diana? What picture?
I want scenery, trees, forests,
Nice.
landscaping. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
River.
Yep. Yep.
Lake.
Yep.
I don't care.
Like a pond or with overhanging trees, maybe, or something like that. Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, thank you, Lady Di.
Yeah.
Like, are you good at night scenes?
It
That should help you with your chalk.
Yeah.
Like, are you good with doing like moonlights? Stuff like
Yeah,
that?
I can do that. Me, I know the common thing, but I like that kind of got me more, a little bit more, perfect idea for her. And I think she gonna love it.
Oh, there you go.
Awesome.
You just inspired him, Diana.
I like inspiring people.
There's nothing wrong with it, especially with a creative outlet.
Yep.
That's perfect, Glenn. Run with it.
Yeah, I don't know what your Cash App is, Glenn, but can you post it in the private chat at least or something?
Yeah, hang on.
I don't have any of that kind of stuff. Like, I'm gonna get something off you, Glenn. I'm just gonna e-transfer your stuff. That's why I need your email stuff. And I'd like to have my card. My wife took my card. I keep forgetting to get my card back. You gotta have every color, Glenn, to be able to do whatever you want to be able to do.
Yeah, especially for me. Mine better be very, very colorful.
Oh, Mike.
All of those sparkling colors that I can't see anyway.
Yeah.
Just don't put no sparkles on it.
I think you should dump a whole canister of glitter on his.
Oh, don't you fucking ever dare. I'll fucking
We gotta give it some bling.
I will ship that back to your fucking ass, Abe.
We'll give
no
it to.
Way. I hate glitter.
We'll put some of those little plastic
my
diamonds
wife
on
knows
it.
not even to buy cards with glitter because I hate them.
Back to your fucking ass, Abe.
It will come back to you. I'm telling you. I hate glitter. Glitter cards, anything glitter, like little head tiaras, like for my daughter. I was like, get that off her head. It's gonna get in her eyes. That stuff sucks.
Yeah.
What's it gonna cost? What's it gonna cost me to have you send him a glitter painting with plastic diamonds? We're gonna make it real bling.
No,
we're gonna bling it.
Hey, look in the chat. I got my Cash App there.
Oh, okay.
Glenn. Don't listen to Abe.
Yes,
it would not be a good situation. Do not send me any glitter. Do not send me anything. You send me your beautiful photo. That's it. No diamonds, no glitter, no pink twirlies, no fuck all.
Everything you just said, put it on there times 100.
I'm going to actually, I'm going to buy more photos than you will. So don't piss off your customer, Glenn. Don't listen to Abe.
Oh, don't worry about that.
All right. See now, Abe?
You're talking to a guy who has paintings in the White House.
And I respect that. That's why I'm asking him to be professional.
That is professional. Just dump the whole thing. Just all you can do is don't even do anything. Just take a piece of
No, wait.
Take a piece of that sketch paper that you're gonna get.
Oh no.
And then
do this.
Just put tacky glue all over the whole thing.
Yeah, that's what I figured you were going
to do. And take about 4 or 5 canisters of glitter and plastic diamonds and little pink diddlies or whatever it is, and then put them all and then mail it to Axel.
Yeah, but you gotta use a roller, so you push all that glitter down into that glue.
Oh, Diana, come on now. I hate that.
See, this is when you put your head. This is a think tank group here. We're collaborating.
Collaborating to screw my eyes up for life. This stuff gets in your fingers, in your eyes. I mean, do you see kids running around with sparkles all over their faces these days?
Hey,
I don't know.
I remember back in the 70s and 80s, that's what girls did with their hair, for Christ's sake.
I remember that. I remember that. Even in the 80s, they were doing that. In the 90s, too.
The eyeshadow.
Oh, God. Do you remember the eyeshadow was crazy?
Yeah, with glitter in it.
Oh, man. Like, are you nuts?
Yep.
And then they wonder why, like their eyes get all scratched and they got like their corneas get hurt because you're wearing crap on your eyelids.
Yeah.
And these fake lashes, what the flying fuck is that all about?
I don't know. I don't wear that shit.
Do you see? It's like fucking literally like lily pads on top of their eyelids,
My
or
wedding picture.
penciling their their eyebrows in. What the fuck is with the penciling of the eyebrows?
I don't know. The most makeup I've ever had on in my life is when I got married. In my wedding picture, I've got a little bit of lipstick on, and then I told my mother I don't want any goddamn lipstick on. You know.
Yeah, that's what the wife was like too. Wife was like that too. She goes out to a function, she'll get a little bit dolled up. That's it. But she comes home, she's like, I hate this shit.
I don't put it on.
And she's like, I don't need it to make myself look beautiful. And I was like, I never said you did.
Hey, Lady Di.
Yeah.
Aren't you going to wear some of that makeup and turn on your camera for, I don't know, I could be?
Nope.
Oh my god. Oh my god. Where the hell I haven't heard of that guy's name in a long time.
I've never even seen what he looks like.
Oh, that's one hot eye candy.
You never seen I Could Be?
No, I've never seen I Could Be.
God, is he good looking?
Watch out, Diana's having a flow.
You know, you have a tendency of your clothes flying off when you look at him. Just saying.
Damn. Alrighty then. There you go. You got your answer, Abe.
Did
I guess so.
say that? I didn't say that. Somebody else broke in and stole my voice.
Somebody just took over your body. It's the aliens.
It could be.
Yeah.
You know, this
they
isn't a
wanting an
surprise
anal
to him.
probe, right?
This is not a surprise to him either because I have flat told him to his face. You know?
Have you met him in person?
Nope. Told him on
Oh.
YouTube. God, he's a good looking guy. And now that
Right.
he's older, he's even more sexy looking because he's got some gray in his beard.
Oh, look out. All right. Clean up on aisle, Diana.
I thought you had a crush on Devil's Hitman.
Well, I got a crush on him too.
I'm just getting new to the fact that you have a crush on
I'm
anybody.
sorry. I got it wrong.
love
Did I say?
Lord.
I got to get it right here, guys. Lord
I like,
What?
Devil's Hitman! Exclamation point.
yeah, I like variety, guys.
I didn't know that you were. I did not. You're taking me to a loss for words. I don't know what to say. I didn't even know you had
What,
those type of feelings.
Because you think
No, I
because
know.
you're freaking dead and blind.
No, I was just about to say, I know you're not dead. I just didn't know that you were thinking these things. I didn't know that. That's all I'm saying.
So
I know
you
you're
look at a
not dead.
beautiful woman. If you look at a beautiful woman, your mind, even though you're married and you love your wife,
Right.
you look at a beautiful woman and you can't admire what you're looking at.
No, I agree. You can do that. My wife does it
That's
too.
all
And,
I'm doing.
and I got no problem with it. I just didn't know that you had those feelings and you were going like that. I did not know that. That's fine.
Oh hell,
mean-
this goes way back to when Peanut 411 was on, and Peanut 411, he was an advocate for her, 199%.
Are you talking about is trash or the regular Peanut?
The regular Peanut
The
411.
regular peanut. That
Okay.
one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That regular
Yeah.
peanut does not like me. You know that, right?
Well, I don't know. I don't think she likes me either, but I've never done anything to her.
Well, she
I
called
think
me.
what-
She called me a
I-
deadbeat father and everything. Like I don't spend time with my kids. I was like, yeah, because my kids are out of the house.
So
The
yeah,
girl-
so her story is that she actually filed 2 strikes and they stuck on Salty Rant, right?
Yeah.
So then that's when
yeah.
he was on the panel with was it Joe Cool was on there, Too Tall Rob was on there, and who was it Swammy or who was the other one that was on there? I don't remember.
Whammy and Tammy.
Oh, it was
Oh.
Tammy. It was Tammy, not Swammy. Tammy.
No,
News
Swammy
Now
was in there
Tammy.
too.
Yeah, News
Swammy
Now
was in
Tammy Lili. I mean Linlin. Was on
Swammy was
there.
in there too. Swammy was in there too.
Okay, I didn't I have to go back. I saw Too Tall. I don't maybe he was. But anyway, that's why he did that video when he said what he said about her kids and grandkids. Now that was implied. He never actually did it, right? But
Who knows?
It's just the fact. No, he didn't do it. It was confirmed.
Who knows?
But the
You
point
know,
being,
know the pedophile sites that he goes to?
right? But even that We the People group confirmed he never actually did it. But
How
and they're
wait a
in
minute.
danger.
How do they confirm that?
I have no idea. I'm not them. But that's what they said. And let me base it on what they said. Okay. So they said that, but it's even though he implied it, it's still a rotten as thing to do. He should never have done that. I mean, I got a strike on my channel one time, and did I go and make a big huge deal about it and blow it up? No. Somebody did it to me. It was a copyright one, and all it did to me was it made it so I couldn't use YouTube mobile live for like 30 days. Whoop-de-flippin' do. I don't even use it anyway. I mean, if you want to override YouTube, even on your mobile phone device, where it says, "Oh, you have to have 1,000 subs or more to save this thing to be," where it doesn't go automatically private, and then you got to go change it later in the studio. All you got to do is just use StreamYard. It just, you don't have to use YouTube Direct Live. Just set up a StreamYard and then do it that way.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Then you can go mobile live with your banner and all that stuff on there too. Hey, how about that, kids?
Yep, but I've never done anything to Peanut 411. And I don't have a freaking clue why she doesn't like me. I've never.
I gotta go
anything
check the mail, guys. I'm gonna be back in a bit.
No, like that. No, don't think about it. I remember that night. Well, I was on your panel that night. And for some odd reason, I couldn't hear what she's saying, but I heard you. I'm like, oh damn, what is Peanut 411 saying? I can't. No, I couldn't. I couldn't hear her for some odd reason.
I don't know.
I've seen Peanut 411 bashing everybody when she was in Rick Rude's point blank. Calling me shit, calling you shit, calling everybody shit. And that was a long time ago. I haven't seen her around in, Jesus, must have been 4 or 5 years.
She's still around, but she's using a different name.
Well, I don't see her around. I mean, I see the other one, that trash one. So, and I got no problem with that one. The other one is got the filthiest mouth you can ever hear. You've heard the original Peanut 411.
Yep.
Freaking out. That's got nothing but garbage spewing out of it.
Yeah, well, that's her choice, I guess.
Well, that's life.
But I've never said or done anything against her.
No, exactly.
The only time that I've ever said anything and had her name in my mouth is when she came up on a car accident and didn't have enough sense to look at the other side of the car and said all it was just a bumper bump, and the whole other side of the car was wiped out. And she's standing there and she's videotaping
not
the
helping
people from the accident, and they didn't want to be videotaped.
Wow, didn't even help and made them even more uncomfortable.
She was acting like a damn police officer or something. She's not a police officer. She's not there to do that.
Yeah, stolen valor.
She doesn't have the right to do that.
No. So. How degrading. And if you're going to do anything, why don't you just go fucking help? If there's nobody on scene, go help.
I mean,
if I come up on an accident and there's nobody there, no fire or rescue, I'm going to do whatever I can to help the person in that car.
Yeah, but grabbing your phone and doing live video isn't the answer.
No, that's not the answer. You should be doing the other thing, going and helping that person as fast.
She didn't see the accident, so she's just acting like she's some kind of a cop or something. That's all I've ever said. She didn't have the right. I said she didn't have the right to do that. But those people are upset because the whole side of their car is gone.
Yeah, well, the car's rode off pretty much, probably.
Called it a bumper bump.
No, not when it's probably T-boned. Was it T-boned?
No, the whole driver's side of the car was gone. It was a side swipe.
Oh, yeah, that's probably fucking wiped right off.
Yeah, that doesn't. You don't buff that out. Let me tell you.
No,
I mean,
if you buckle that chassis, that frame, that car's wrote off for insurance. You can't use it.
sure. I
Once
mean,
that frame
not
is
like-
buckled, you're done.
it's not like she was trying to tell him she, witnessed the accident. She would be a witness for what
No.
happened, regardless of who was at fault. Wasn't any of that.
Right.
Bunch of crap.
That's crazy. What
I mean,
an
give me a
idiot.
break.
That's stupid. That's an idiot.
Yeah.
Wow. Like I've seen accidents and I've seen people and I've ran over and got in and actually helped people. And I'm not glorifying anything, but like I saw a guy hit a pole in a waste management truck, and I come to find out he's had a heart attack. And I kept him, got him out of the truck, me and my wife, and we laid him down. And everybody else stopped and actually helped us keep everybody away. And my wife did all the CPR. And luckily he lived. Thank God. That was, must have been 8 years ago, 9 years ago. It was wild. Can you imagine seeing a guy just take a corner and he just rolls over like this big, tall, 80-foot light pole with 3 big lights on it? And he just comes to a halt on a median. I mean, the guy was not good. And that's scary, man. Just what? Filming? That's all. Just filming.
Yeah, she put up another video of a house that was on fire, and the fire department was responding. And I'm
What
sitting
does this
there-
sound familiar?
And I'm
This-
sitting there on YouTube, and I'm typing in the chat, and I'm saying that, they're just trying to keep the house from, let it burn to the ground because that's the way they're fighting the fire. I'm a freaking certified firefighter, I was. So you can tell when you're a firefighter, you can look at the police, or not the police department, the fire department, when they're putting out a fire. There's different ways of fighting a fire.
Well, especially
And
if it's
when they go to the
chemicals
roof-
and whatnot.
When they go to the roof, if they think someone's in there, they'll go to the roof and they'll chop a hole in the damn roof to vent the fire to get the smoke out so they can get in there and look for people that are in there. The
Right.
smoke inhalation is what kills people. It's not the
Yep.
fire.
Because it makes you debilitated and you can't move. You're
Yeah,
done.
you can't breathe.
Can't breathe. You
You
can't do
start
nothing.
oxygen.
Let
you
alone,
start-
well, because the fire is taking all the oxygen.
The smoke displaces it also.
Yep.
So you got to get on the floor and crawl on the floor to be able to breathe in a fire.
Yep.
Because of the smoke.
I mean, we all learned that when we got taught as early age, right? Get on the floor and crawl.
Yep.
That's how you do it. I mean, we all
Yep.
do it. I mean, if you got a chance, get some water on a cloth or something and put it around your mouth. That can help
Yep.
a little bit.
Yep.
Over your nose, whatnot.
Yep.
If you have to, put a wet towel on the bottom of your door and try to get out your window if you can. I mean,
Yep.
there's so many different ways. Like, I mean, the first time you don't respect fire is the last time you don't respect fire.
Yep.
You're toast.
But there are different ways of fighting a fire. Either
Yeah,
keep
well,
it from burning other
chemicals too,
houses
right?
that are close to it down, let it burn to the ground, or if they're actually trying to put it out.
Oh, and also
tell.
too, when is the times that you have to use foam and everything instead of water, right? Like, there's different types of fires.
Yeah, well, that's not in a house. You don't use
No,
foam
not
for
in a house. That wouldn't be in a house. That'd be at a plant or something, or like a tanker.
Yeah, which you have to take. You have to take one of three things away: the heat, the
Yep.
fire itself, or the oxygen.
Right.
So, if you take the oxygen away, that's when they use foam.
Right. Exactly, because there is no oxygen, there is no flame because it feeds off flame. It feeds off oxygen. Flames do.
You cannot always use water to put out a frickin' fire. It depends on what the hell is on fire.
Exactly.
Some hazmat substances are dangerous. They have a blue placard and it says dangerous when wet.
Right.
That means if you put water on it,
just
it'll
spreads.
ignite. It'll
Yeah.
ignite.
Yep.
The it's like breaking down a breaking down a chemical.
Yep.
So okay. What was I going to say? There's one type of fire that is a major problem right now that doesn't need oxygen at all to ignite and stay lit. Take a guess. Anyone?
It's metal.
Metal.
It's metal. Yeah.
Combustible metals. They require a Class D fire
Yep.
extinguisher. Yep. You've got I don't know, electrical fires.
Yep.
Electrical would be, yeah.
That would be a Class C.
Um,
Class B is your flammable liquids.
the EVs. The
what's that?
EVs,
PCBs.
The EVs.
Right.
Yeah,
Yep.
electric
Right.
vehicle Batteries.
Yep. Absolutely.
Water on them.
Oh, God.
Yep. I got to get rid of some coffee. I'll be right back.
All right. Remember, we had to do the electrolytes and the forklift batteries and everything like that for rechargeables. We had to add water and stuff like that.
Yeah. Probably distilled water, I'm guessing.
Yeah. Just to,
Yeah.
you get it all up so charge and keep them going.
Yeah. But I mean,
I have never seen a fire like on a battery like that. I've seen a fire.
they're bad.
They are, I bet you, really bad. I've seen videos. I mean, but I wouldn't
Yeah,
want to be
it's-
around that.
Yeah, no, I wouldn't want to be it. No thanks. But it's
Well, I saw a guy take a Raymond Reach and he went around the corner after he replaced his battery and he didn't put the battery plate in to keep it in there.
yeah.
He went around that corner. It flew right out the dock door perfectly and hit the ground.
Yeah.
And
Yeah,
it was not in good shape.
One of the big things when you're dealing with like hazmat spills is acids. A lot of stuff is hydrochloric acid. It's one of the big ones. Ammonium nitrate, you got that to deal with. That's used in a lot of farming industry and other applications.
Oh,
You've got NH3, which is what do you call it? Anhydrous ammonia, which is the pure ammonia in its natural state. I had a job where I was working on I was dealing with two compressor systems. They were a closed loop system, and they had 900 pounds of anhydrous ammonia in them. That's how I got specialist hazmat trained. It wasn't through that CERT team.
Right.
And that was part of a job I had. It was a part-time job. But we were doing HVAC stuff, man. It was some serious industrial HVAC, major serious stuff. And I mean, a leak could cause an environmental disaster.
Right.
And ammonia, it's heavy, so the gas, it sinks. It's like fog, London fog. It's just kind of like it's heavier than oxygen, so it just kind of gathers. It sinks like a cloud in the fog. So
goes down.
And it spreads. So you could potentially cause a massive loss of life if there was if that 900 pounds or even half of it leaked out, because that was in a very populated area we were at. So that's some serious business. But the idea is to when you're dealing with a hazmat scene, you first got to identify it, create some isolation distances, seal it off. You got to set up a triage, staging, incident command when that falls into play. You have to activate MABUS alarms, boxes, and stuff for however much mutual aid you're going to need. Meeting out because you're not going to be able to deal with it on your own. It's just not going to happen. So and then if it's typically an acid, you want to break it down into a base and just if it's foam that does it, if it's water that does it, if it's something special like Purple K, which is a firefighting dry chemical agent. Whatever it is you need to one thing that they discovered with the Mount Morris, Illinois battery disaster that happened, a guy that was illegally storing all these nickel metal hydride batteries in this old paper mill storage building was a couple years ago now. So that fire was going for a good week, and they had no idea what to do. They were contacting France and other countries that had to deal with fires like of this magnitude with batteries, and they didn't know what to do. So finally, somebody suggested that they seal the batteries. They just pour cement, like instant drying cement, on top of these batteries, and then just seal them up and let them just burn themselves out for a month or whatever, because they don't need oxygen to stay ignited. And it worked. They tried everything, man. They tried Purple K. They tried all kinds of stuff, and none of it worked. They tried foam. No, I don't think they tried foam because they knew that would spark it more. But the Purple K did nothing. It's just that those batteries just laughed at it. So that's the problem with EVs, electric vehicles, is that the fires, when you put them out, they can spark and they can reignite. And it is a living hell to deal with battery fires. It is. And the batteries on those EVs are usually in different compartments of the vehicle. Sometimes the battery's underneath the vehicle. You might have another battery that's in the back of the trunk of the vehicle somewhere in the chassis. You'll have one in the engine. They're not all in the same spot. In different models, the batteries are in different areas, like Telsas, Different models of different Telsas, the batteries are in different areas. And firefighters cannot get safely to the batteries to try to, because they're sealed in a hard plastic shell. They can't just get in there and splice the wires and put it out, stop it, and dismantle the thing. It's not that easy. And it's not it's burning too hot. They can't do it. So what is the solution for electric vehicles? I don't know. But the fires are very vicious, I'll tell you that.
Look at the temperature of the battery, with the battery not even being charged or not being used.
Oh, it's thousands of degrees.
Yeah.
And it's just, you can extinguish it. But there was a tow truck in California that they put out a Tulsa fire. And what happened is they thought they had it under control. They spent thousands and thousands and thousands of gallons of water putting this damn fire out. So the tow truck hooks up to it, and it's just starting to drive off, and guess what happens?
Yeah, it was up on the bed of the tow truck. The damn thing caught on fire again.
And then what happened to the tow truck?
The tow truck, I don't know.
Burned up. It caught fire too. Yeah. So now you got a vehicle, the Tulsa, that got put out and extinguished, only to reignite again. And now it sets the tow truck. That driver of the tow truck had to jump out and run. He lost his tow truck. It just burned up.
Yeah.
So in China, there was, I think it was China, there was like 5 city buses that were all EV, and they were all parked next to each other. It was like dominoes, dude. It was one catching fire, catching fire, catching fire, catching fire. And they didn't know what to do with it. They had no clue what to do with it. They just let it sit there and burn out, I think.
Yeah, I saw that.
I think it burned for like a couple of days. But that's my point, is these are very vicious fires. And when Lady Di and I were doing the CERT team, although, again, this is another part they get wrong. We were not on the CERT team at the same time, no. But even when I was on it all these years later, we didn't have specialized training in dealing with battery fires because there weren't electric vehicles around.
No, there were none.
No, we were not trained on how to deal with battery fires. And a lot of firefighters today are still not trained on what to do with and don't have the right equipment to deal with battery fires. Because the only way they're going to extinguish those fires is if they keep a bunch of cement bags on their fire trucks. Because all you can do with those kind of fires is seal them up in cement so they can burn themselves out.
Yep.
That or keep dousing it with thousands of gallons of water only for it to reignite again later. Possibly.
Yeah. And right now you've got the Colorado River drying up.
That's a major problem for you guys out west, big time.
So now the water rates have jumped sky high because where do we get our water? The Colorado River. It's not well water.
No, it's not.
So what is the water department doing here to fight that? They're using recycled, in other words, they're running it through a filter, water from the sewer and piping it back into your water lines. So you're drinking sewage.
Recycled sewage. That's what we drink where I live, though.
Yeah.
The water we're drinking is water that it's hard groundwater, which has like a 5-to-1 grain ratio, making it very hard water. Hardest water, some of the hardest water in the nation, might I add. And Wells water. It's always the hardest water, hardest grain. So
it can't be
the
any worse
mineral.
than the Colorado River water. I'm telling you.
Well,
Can't.
the thing about our water is that it's recycled water. It's water that's wasted water. It's sewage water. It's water. It's potable tap water. It's all of that mixed together, and then they just use a process to to make it clean again. And of course they add a little bit of chemicals. You know why they add fluoride to our tap water? Even though it's carcinogenic, it causes cancer. That's because
fluoride is a carcinogen. So
yeah, fluoride and chlorine is both carcinogenic. So the reason that they do that is because it was to promote good teeth health in America. Did you know that?
Sure.
They wanted to promote people to have clean, healthy teeth back in like the 70s or 60s or whatever the heck it was. Maybe the 50s. I don't remember.
Yeah,
I wasn't around then. Whenever they did it, whenever they did it,
it was
the 50s. That's when they started doing that, and they wanted us to have clean teeth. So we'll go ahead and substitute the possibility that this could cause cancer cells to grow in people in due time for having cleaner teeth.
Yeah. They don't
It's
give a
not
damn.
it's not worst thing that the government's done over time to people.
It's not, but it's among them. So we don't need to have fluoride in our water. They just add it in there for our teeth.
I refuse to buy toothpaste with fluoride in it for my kids.
Yeah, I remember that. I don't think you've even got an option today. I think it's in like every toothpaste now.
Yep. Well, all you got to do is use baking soda.
That's what I was about to say. That's what you only got to do, man. Baking soda.
That's all you got to use.
That's it.
It cleans and whitens your teeth.
Yep.
And sanitizes them. So.
Yep. It'll help. It's not abrasive on your gums. It's okay.
Yeah.
I use that all the time. I really do.
Yeah.
I don't use toothpaste at all. I don't. My wife uses it, but that's her choice. She's just like, you want another box of baking soda? It's like, yeah, I'm getting low.
Yeah.
That always worked for, and baking soda has so many uses.
Yeah.
Does it's a well, you remember the old glass balls from the they were using back in like the 30s and the 20s even, I think, those little glass balls in the kitchens and restaurants. And what they were filled with was baking soda. They were a fire extinguisher bomb.
Yep.
And you would take it and you would throw it at the fire and the baking soda would just poof like a cloud, and then you would hope to extinguish a small fire with it.
Exactly. I've seen people even up here are using it for like fat. As long as
the only pitfall to it, the only pitfall to those was that the glass shards would be all over the room, and you might step on them in the process and get injured.
At the end of the day, I'd rather step on glass shards in my house than have it burned down. So everything.
Well, luckily, we're in the 20.
Yeah,
we're
now
in the,
have different. We're in
21st
the
century
now.
Yeah, and we have what's called fire extinguishers, and we don't
I've
need those anymore.
Got a couple of those here, so I'm good.
Yeah, they used to make the BC ones, and those were actually for. They did not include furniture. Furniture.
I gotta get mine replaced because
it's an ABC. Some fire extinguishers have a little green nozzle, a button push, and you press that button in, and if that button pops back out, the fire extinguisher is still good. Right. It has enough nitrogen in it that's still good to make it good. what a fire extinguisher dry chemical is made of is it's a dry chemical agent mixture, and it has compressed nitrogen that basically uses the force that when you press the nozzle, it shoots out that compressed nitrogen, and then the powder comes out and shoots out.
You
And then
you should have seen on that barbecue at my buddy's place. He was an idiot. He had a lot of fat boiling in a big 5-gallon boiler on top of the barbecue, and it catches fire, and he throws water on it by a big bucket of water. You want to see hell erupt?
Well,
wow.
Yeah, that's not a good idea because it's going to shoot all that
second and third degree burns, everything.
Why in the hell didn't he just put a lid on it and turn the heat off?
I just arrived in the backyard as he did it.
That would have been a better idea.
I would have just said cover it over and back off and shut off the gas.
Yeah.
But I mean, wow, did that go to hell and back in a split second?
Same thing with the kitchen cooking fire. You don't throw flour on it because it's going to blow up in your face.
No, don't
put a lid on it.
Put a lid on it.
And try to get the heat element off it if you can.
If you can't do that, hopefully you have a small fire extinguisher. It's like a 5-pounder.
Grabber, and then
Yeah, I've got a.
You should have seen it though. When that blew, man. It just went everywhere like rain, and literally everybody else got hurt too. Literally everybody got burned. It was bad. That was bad. And I've got a 15-pound
there
for what, like 24 hours. We were there. I was there because it was brutal. Time the police showed up. Time the fucking ambulance showed up. Time everybody showed up. Fire rescue. I mean, the whole place was literally there was things on fire here, dude. I'm not joking. Like there was some serious I never got hurt, thank God, because I just was on the outskirts of coming in the gate. But everything else, you're talking about,
all he had to do was put a lid on it.
I know he was an idiot.
So
yeah, he's got one thing going for him now. He's Freddy Kruegerized for the rest of his life. And then not everybody's got money to actually go get a
they don't.
Facial reconstruction.
They don't. Hey, Glenn, are you there?
Yeah, I'm here.
All right. Are you? I don't want to burn up all your minutes. Are you on free StreamYard like I use?
No, I think I got a little bit more time.
Oh, you got the paper. Okay, you're good. Okay, I just want to make sure we weren't burning you up. Speaking of burning
I think I got one more week left.
Oh, okay.
That's pretty good.
That's cool, dude. But the other thing with a grease fire is, if you got baking soda, throw it on it. Dry chemical fire extinguisher. I've got a 15-pound CO2 fire extinguisher, carbon dioxide. That'd do it. Carbon dioxide extinguishers are BC class only. So that would work fine on a grease fire because it removes the oxygen element. Just like those Halon ones. You remember the old Halon fire extinguishers?
Yeah. I remember the Halon.
The Halon fire extinguishers are amazing. Man.
Those were killer. They were killer. And then now they make what's called.
That's amazing.
Yeah, they stopped making them like Freon for air conditioners. Yeah. Now they're using what's called R123A. How would I know that? Maybe I've got an HVAC background, right? So, do you remember refrigerators in the 50s, man? They were using anhydrous ammonia to cool them. But
they were. Reminded me, I got to go buy 2 ACs this week.
Probably small. Those use. Do you use window air or do you got central air?
No, I'm just gonna do window air. So I'm just gonna use a portable AC.
Yeah, you can get those floor units now. You know that.
I just want to drain the water in a bucket. That's my thing.
Yeah, you could do that.
For my van doesn't have an extinguisher.
You don't have a fire extinguisher in your van?
No, there's nothing. There was nothing in that goddamn van, but everything was busted to shit.
So how much is a fire extinguisher to go in that van?
They're not very expensive. They're like $20.
Yeah,
you got $20.
Get like 2 of them, stick them in your van.
You
or
could,
3.
yeah, for a vehicle, you really only need like a 3-pound one, and you could probably get one for like $15. They're not
I bought
expensive.
a couple of them though.
No, that just reminds me because I don't have one. And
You need one.
Actually, yeah, I do need one. I
But-
want one for my wife.
Yeah, but I mean, it's you, as long as you know how to use them, you got to press, you got to pull the pin, press
Well,
the nozzle.
That's
You
the
got to
thing
sweep.
now.
You got to sweep side to side. Go
I'll
back
take
and
her.
forth.
I'll take
and
her
back
out
and forth.
somewhere. I'll take her
There's
out.
the instructions are right on the label on the thing. People don't know how to use them. People
I know.
buy the extinguishers and they don't know how to use them.
I know. That's why I'm going to take my wife out, and we're going to go somewhere where I'm allowed to have a fire, and I'll have a nice fire going, a rip-roaring fire, and I'm going to give her the fire extinguisher that I bought, and say, "Look, put that fire out."
Well, then
And see if she can
now
do
you're
it.
not going to have a fire extinguisher though, because you're only going to use them once.
That's fine. I got no problem with that. I'm going to buy like 4 or 5 anyway, because I'm going to buy some extra for the house. I'm not.
Yeah,
I
but they're
Alright.
only
don't care.
they're only good for so long.
Yeah,
I
they're
know,
good for
and
about 5 years.
I want her to know how to be able to take control of a fire, how big it is.
Yeah, if it's a big fire extinguisher is not going to work on it anyway.
No,
But
it's not going to be a
it's-
rip-roaring fire. Trust me.
Yeah.
It won't.
Yeah,
be.
you can
I'll-
watch training videos on them. But I've used them. I've actually put out
I
a
know,
couple
but
fires
I
with
want
them.
her to be able to understand how to open it, turn it on, and fucking shooting it, and understanding how far she's got to be back and to be safe.
I think I'm
She's
going to get a
gotta
fire
have
extinguisher.
hands-on. She needs hands-on.
I'm going to get an extinguisher and go over to Glenn's place and put out that laptop for him.
No, go over there and get rid of the frogs. I'll help you with getting the laptop. You can have the laptop. I'll help you out.
I'm not that mean and cruel. I
Get
would never
rid of the
squirt
frogs. Get rid of the frogs.
I would never spray an extinguisher on frogs. As much as I don't hate frogs. I like frogs. I used to play with them when I was a kid.
Yeah, you dissected them.
Well, that was in high school. We had to do. Now they do it on computer. It's virtual. Thank God for that.
They
Not when I
actually
was a kid.
changed it to virtual now.
Oh yeah, it's been virtual for a long, long time.
That's interesting. I did not.
Yeah,
know
they're
that.
not using real frogs anymore.
That's cool. That's quite interesting.
It saved the frogs' lives, right? But no, when I was in high school, like you were, I'm sure, all 4 of us, we had to dissect a real live one. I mean, it was deceased, but you had to actually cut it open, and it was not. I didn't like. It was really bad.
Oh man, the smell of formaldehyde.
It was pretty bad.
When I
Yeah.
was in school, we used live frogs and we put in ether,
Mm-hmm.
cotton balls. in
We
fruit
actually
jars.
had live frogs too. I remember that too, because that, and then all of a sudden we weren't allowed to have live frogs. You remember that because you had to see the heartbeat and everything.
I don't know. We had live frogs and we put in ether and cotton balls, and they were in a quart fruit jar, and then we screwed the lid on, and they just went to sleep. And we pinned them down and cut them open, and had a blast.
Yeah. You go up and you see what, all the organs are and everything like that.
See the heart beating? Yep.
I saw the heart beating, man, on those back in the day, but then they stopped doing it because they thought it was unethical. And I was like, okay, whatever. And still got to do it in science class. So what else am I supposed to do? Get an F?
Yeah.
Well,
no.
Pinned her
I-
down,
I,
opened her up. I thought it was
I
interesting.
got a B in biology. I did. I got a B in biology.
I was
It was a
actually
low B.
really
It was
good on
barely a B, but I got a B. I barely scraped it.
we didn't call it biology up here. We call it science. But
Same thing. It's the same thing.
Same thing. I got A pluses. I excelled on that. I just whatever with science. I just loved it. I mean, science fairs. I took a doorbell that I had made out of scraps and I changed it into a Morse code machine. I won first round. I'll say that. Buddy said I won because you just changed your idea and did a MacGyver. And I was like, I didn't realize what he was meaning back then. Like a MacGyver? What's a MacGyver? And then I was like, oh, wait a minute. Later on, Dad was like, yeah, MacGyver. Remember the show you watch? Elastic band, ceramic knife, bubble gum, elastic band. I was like, oh, MacGyver.
That'll do it. So Glenn, I'm coming to get that laptop this weekend, and then we're gonna go over to Arizona and we're gonna look at old Tucson, and then we're gonna go over to Boot
That's
Hill
right.
and Tombstone, Arizona. We're gonna kick it, dude. We're gonna kick it.
Kick it. Kick
But
it.
I regret to inform you, you're gonna lose that laptop.
All right, Glenn.
Well, good luck.
Uh-oh.
I have to pry it out of his hands.
You might
He's
want
not
to
gonna
worry
let that
about
thing
the
go easy.
frogs. You
He's
might
not
wanna
letting
worry
that thing go easy. He's not giving up that fight.
Yeah, I'd worry about the frogs.
Anyway, guys, I gotta blitz. I gotta go get something to eat. I never even ate lunch today, but I don't. Glenn, you probably are getting kind of tired now, aren't you? You've been on for a while.
Now, what I'm doing, getting ready to do the order on it.
Are
get
you?
the stuff.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay, that's cool. That's cool.
But I want to show y'all. So I just ordered it,
And here we go. What'd you order?
the chalk. Hang on.
How many pieces? Is that 32 or? You're having a bad time with your camera. What's up, babe? Diana?
Yeah.
I was taking a screenshot of his stuff.
I don't know what happened. He probably kicked himself.
Oh, is he gone?
Yeah,
I don't know.
The only one that I can see now is your icon.
Yep, I took over the show. He must have accidentally jumped. Glenn, you got to get back on and turn on and at least kill your live stream if you're ending it. If you're not, then you got to get back on the panel either way. Okay, what he did is he blew me up on the screen, and then he must have kicked himself out or something, or he muted his mic. I don't know what he did.
He hit the wrong button.
I think he did. I guess my avatar is the highlight of the show.
There we go. We can see your silly expression.
I guess so. I haven't seen my clone out there today. I'm surprised it's not around, but it's not. Usually it's around.
I ain't been around in the mornings. Like, I'm never around in the mornings. I get up and I go out. I got, stuff to do. So I've seen your clone a couple of times a long time ago. Oh,
yeah, there's a couple of them out there. There's one, they got an Abe tracker, I think, on Discord.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
well, I don't do Discord, so I don't even know anything about Discord.
I am, but unless you have the server, you're not going to be able to figure out where it's at. Connect to it.
Yeah, as I said, I mean, I've never been on Discord in my life, so I'm not a Discord guy.
Am I still in here?
Yeah,
you are still here, sweetheart.
Okay.
You don't have anything to say. You get your arse up and fucking say it.
I got to get going, guys.
Yeah, I do too. I gotta go get something to eat. I haven't had any lunch today. I ate like a couple little things like strawberries and.
It's funny you said that because that's exactly what I gotta do.
Yeah, strawberries, a Nutri-Grain bar, and that's really about it. I'm like, I gotta go get some food in me. I gotta do it. I gotta go get some food. So anyway, guys, Glenn, if you're listening, it's been cool kicking it with you. I'm gonna be live tonight after Lady Di is done on my channel, and y'all can get on there if you want to, or you can just not. It's up to you. The choice is yours and yours alone. It's up to what you decide is up to you. There we go.
All right, there we go.
There, we didn't know what happened to you, dude.
I lost them.
Well,
Right.
I had my phone charger. I don't know why my phone died on before, but it did.
Oh, is that what happened to you? Okay,
It was on
Yeah,
the phone.
I got you.
All right.
Okay, Glenn, we'll see you later, Lady Di, Axel. Have a good one. I'm glad you got your stuff. That was really nice of you to do, though, to wire in that, Lady Di.
Yeah. I didn't send
See
him
what
all
I
that
paid
much.
I know, but still, you can send him some money to help him out.
Yeah.
And I think I'm going to get that. Hey, Glenn, can you send me that sketchbook you want, and I'll get it for you.
I got to get out of here.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I always got all that.
That's cool. See ya. Abe is out.
Lady Di is out. 73.
Okay,
Glenn.
y'all be careful.
Get your chalk, sweetie.
All right.
Bye-bye.
Yeah, I appreciate it. Are you there, Axel? Are you there, Axel? No. All right, I'm gonna go ahead. Yeah, I think everybody came up. And I think everybody's showing up. And hit that like, share, and subscribe. And or the Jackrabbit gonna like the biggest smackdown ever? Or if y'all don't like that, I got 2 words for you. Suck it.